happens if I... Oh my god.
Just a little more, and I can get behind that.
What is... This is ridiculous. It picks and chooses when it sees you. Like, it's a joke. I like to give games benefit of the doubt, even if they've got bad reviews. But this game is genuinely bad. And possibly one of the most boring games I've played in a long time. If you like climbing for 99% of the game and quick time events, you will enjoy this. But other than that, you will be bored. In this video I'm going to be reviewing it and taking you through my horrible, angry experience with this game, and I hope someone gets some sort of enjoyment out of my pain, because I did not get any enjoyment out of this.
Mayday! Hold one to mission control. We're falling. Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
So we start with our two main protagonists, Ari and Thomas. I'm not going to say Ari's full name because I struggle to say it. It sounds French to me, which is the worst thing ever. But anyway, they start off with arguing about their relationship because they're travelling to this planet, and I think Ari just wants to concentrate on saving humanity, whatever that means. And they get there and they crash. Thomas is nowhere to be found. We survive the crash and we have to escape. You'll hear my positive attitude at the beginning, quite positive, and it will quickly spiral as it does. At least the graphics look good. I mean, the graphics are phenomenal. I mean, wow. I haven't even got them on the highest quality settings and they just look great. I mean, the voice acting was a bit jarring, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Question is the game good? Oh my god, quick time events. Oh. What happens if I... After immediately leaving the first room, I witness something remarkable. Possibly the best thing that I have seen all day, and it gave me a good chuckle, to be fair. Put me in a positive mood, but that was about to change the further I got into the game, unfortunately. What's that farting? Oh,
Say something if you can
Thomas.
hear me.
I'm dying. Please help me. Just the running just seems so sluggish. It's like she's running in water or like molasses. Hopes were still pretty high, you know. I was vibing. I was enjoying life. You know, cracking jokes left, right, and centre. You know, enjoying myself. I thought, this isn't as bad as people say. This is nowhere near as bad. And then I was still praising the graphics. You know, the graphics were good. I was enjoying the beauty. And then it came to the climbing. This is where my doubts came in. Bearing in mind, I had not read any reviews. I don't really know anything about this game when I started. I was just like, oh, people don't like it, so I'll give it a go. And I made the wrong decision. Don't be like me. Learn about the graphics. Jesus, what's happened? I went blind. God, don't stare at the fire too long. I'm not a big fan of these quick time jumpy things, so where am I going? Oh. I wonder why I said it's better to play on controller, because you have to do all these nonsense quick time events. Oh. How do I grab it? I'm just running up there. Oh my god. I mean, that was cool, I guess. As you can see, I was experiencing the many stages of grief, and I was at denial. And I tell you now, I am so glad I spent £0 on this game. This game, God, this game put me through hell. And to be honest with you, you have seen majority of the mechanics in this 5-minute video. It's insane. But yeah, we continue with our adventure. It's always a yellow painted brick road, I can tell you that. Always leads the way. Oh, I didn't... Oh my god. The camera angles. Now I've got to do all that slow climbing again. Oh. Oh. Please be other parts of this game other than quick time climbing events. Yeah. We basically escaped the ship, and Thomas isn't there. He's used an escape pod to get out. So we're looking for this heat source, which will apparently save our planet or something. She can explain it to you if you want.
Log of Dr. Ariane Montclair, reporting from the first manned exploration mission to Persephone. Our ship is lost, with all our equipment. I don't know if we can salvage this mission. But I've made a promise to bring answers, to find the heat source of Persephone, and tell the world if this place could save humanity. Become our new home. So that's where I'm headed. The mission to evaluate habitability at the source is officially underway. Looks like I'm getting something.
I swear, if this game's just a climbing game. I think the voice acting from this lady is pretty good. The other guys on the ship was... It's a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. What? I don't understand, I made it across and then it just, like, sank me down. I just... so slow.
Dreamed of being the
Why is the ice breaking before I even get to it as well? Like, what is this nonsense? I was about an hour and 40 into the game, and I was already fed up with... I was fed up with the ice. I was fed up with the climbing. The climbing especially. Every time you do a big lunge, you have to press A. Every single time. And she makes this horrible noise every single time. Oh, it was getting on my nerves. I was starting to lose my mind a little bit, as you can tell from the clips. I was not a happy bunny, I can tell you that. And I did not want to die, because if I died, the checkpoints would set you back so far, and everything is so slow, because they're trying to pad out the time in the game. I mean, I completed it in about 6 hours 30. They're trying to pad out the game. I mean, if you didn't have Game Pass, you would have had to spend £28, and that's on sale at the moment. £28 to play this game. It is absolutely diabolical, and anyone who pay full price for this deserves a refund, because it's an absolute joke. It's 6.5 hours of gameplay, plus I was messing around halfway through the gameplay footage, so I could have done it in 6 hours. Oh, it was terrible. Please, game, please. Please don't be like 7 hours of climbing, please. For the love of God, please don't just be climbing simulator. Oh my God,
Our whole childhood was a climb,
I'm having regrets.
always seeking higher ground.
Please, something more tangible. Oh. Please, just I don't. The climbing's fine, but oh my God, it's just it's just not that fun. Like, oh yeah. Let me guess. This one over here. Oh yeah, quick time event. Oh yeah.
In control, this is Arya Montclair. Does anyone copy? All stations, come in. Do you fucking copy?
You need to climb bigger
Thomas,
mountain.
anyone?
So we finally reach the top of the mountain, and we get no signal. Basically, this big EMP explosion goes off and reveals the source to us. We also get an apparition of Thomas speaking to us from God knows where, but it gives us the willpower to keep going. It doesn't give the willpower to me though, I can tell you that now. Oh.
Thomas? Is that you? Oh. What is this? That's amazing. I haven't seen a clear sky in forever.
Oh, what the hell? Oh my God! All the way back here.
thought this
God, I don't know if I have the willpower for this game.
but the scanners.
Hello? Oh my God. You've got to be taking... Oh, thank God for that. I'm lost for words. I went through all 7 stages of grief then because I did not want to go back to whatever checkpoint it was going to send me to because the climbing is so slow. Well, all I've done is climbing. Sitch in my head then, nearly missed that one. There's nothing else like they want to offer in this game other than climbing and scanning. So after so much climbing, we reach the source, and we see good old Thomas again, and we basically get attacked by this thing, I guess, and then the story progresses and we meet our new character, Big Tom.
No! There!
I didn't even reach that. Game over. Dead. To cut the story short, Big Tom, he's injured. He's hurt. And I was thinking, yes! Yes! Oh, please, Big Tom. No climbing. Come on, you may be my saviour here today. No climbing. Yeah, I mean, too bad for him, but I don't really care. Getting contact high, like getting high from oxygen. I swear, if I'm just climbing more and more, I'm not gonna be happy. It's more of the same climbing.
Officer crossed to mission control source in accordance with the mission plan.
You're taking the absolute piss.
No.
Is this a ledge I see? Oh my God.
No way I can climb with this wound.
Right. So no climbing. You trying to wind me up or something?
Either the data was wrong, or there's been some significant melting. What's going on?
God. This man's voice acting sometimes is really bad. Oh my God, what was that animation? They like skated.
Moaning about me taking my sweet time.
You're taking up my sweet time currently, pal. Well, like where? Where am I supposed to go? At this point, I was starting to get annoyed with the game, to be honest with you. The game does not tell you where to go. It just gives you a general marker and it's like, oh, this over here. And it's like, and you don't even end up going to that marker. 99% of the time, they just put this marker there. Oh yes, go over there. You're not even going over there. Like, the marker changes in 15 minutes once I figure out where the hell I'm supposed to be going, because it gives you no direction. Big Tom's voice acting is not great. It's like he's reading off a script. I don't know what it is, but it was jarring. Don't get me wrong, I think Big Tom's the best part of the game. There's no climbing Big Tom, so I'm very happy, but Jesus, his voice acting sometimes is diabolical. I'm just glad that there's no climbing at the moment, and they wound me up with the climbing. They knew how much climbing was in the game, so they take the piss and are like, oh, here's a ledge to climb. Oh, You're not going to be climbing, don't worry. Still, there's still a lot of walking, and this time I can't run. The thing that's slightly annoying me is that is 6,000 meters away. I mean, this is more intriguing because there's a little bit more mystery at the moment, you know, a little bit different. I'd like to say that Big Tom's part is a lot more interesting. You basically stumble across a facility where apparently people have never been before. You know, that's what they were told. They were told that they were going to be the first ones there, and they aren't the first ones there. It looks like there's another group. Big Tom's here to investigate. He's like Sherlock Holmes, but sexier. Nothing else really goes on. He breaks his oxygen tank, and now you've got to have this time limit on your oxygen, which doesn't really add any more urgency or anything to the game, really. The fact that you can turn that off as an option in the game menu is insane. I don't know who's dying to oxygen. Playing as Tom, Big Tom, I did not die once as Big Tom. 0 times. So whoever's dying from lack of oxygen is insane. And I just progress to the end, and we basically make it to the big base. Nothing really interesting happens. Nothing really new is added to the game. It's just wandering about. I guess you could say solving puzzles, but I wouldn't really class it as solving puzzles. They're more like mindless puzzles. There's no brain power or thought going into it. It's just monotonous. I mean, at least it's slightly better than climbing. I'd have to press A every time I jump up to a ledge. Lucky for me, we return straight back there after we've had one bit of Thomas. Nice. Just what I wanted. More climbing. Possibly my favourite feature of this game. Oh, for the love of God, stop with this shite. Oh my God, I'm gonna kick off. Fucking snake creature. We're introduced to the first and only enemy of the game, Snake Thing. I have to say that Snake Thing is one of the most boring enemies I think I have ever witnessed in my life. It does not make the game scary, it does not make the game interesting, it slows the game down to a crawl. Bearing in mind, the game is already slow. It just makes the game more monotonous. It is unbearable when this snake thing comes. It's not because, I'm not like, oh, I don't want the snake thing because I'm so scared of the snake thing, It's, oh, I don't want the snake thing because it's so slow. It is so boring. The core mechanics of the snake thing is, snake thing can't see, snake thing can only hear. So you have to be slow, super slow. So all the time you're just slowly walking around the place, trying to find where you're supposed to go in the dark caves. You can't see nothing. So you're just aimlessly wandering, and it's just boring. It's just walking simulator with extra steps, like... Where is outside? You're pointing me in this direction, there is no outside here. Outside's up there. They also had this like weird electromagnetic pulse signal node thing, and you're just aimlessly walking around, just following stuff, figuring out, oh, it goes up there. But then like the path is like so long and complicated for no reason. Like every path they point you and they go over here. But then the path to get there is insane. You have to go backwards, forwards, up, down. It makes no sense. You're not going anywhere. You're just aimlessly wandering. And it's just not interesting. You don't feel like you're discovering anything. There's literally nothing to see when you're wandering around, It's not like other, linear games there is only one way, but the problem is trying to see what the way is, because God, it's just nonsense everywhere. Like, there's nothing. It's just empty. It's just this empty world of nothingness. And yeah, the graphics are really nice and beautiful to look at, but when you've been climbing now for must be about 3.5 hours of climbing, other than the Big Tom part, you're just thinking, oh, I cannot be bothered with this. You're just adding just extra nonsense, not even interesting, you know what I mean? It's not a puzzle. You're just wandering to go and find this node. You find this node, activate it, and then boom, you've done it, and then go on your merry way. You know, they add nothing new to this game. There's nothing interesting. The only interesting part is Big Tom's, and I would say that's at a stretch. Didn't realise that was a problem in the first place, to be honest with you. I was just wandering around. God, they love their climbing in this game, don't they? It's like 99% of the game. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to do all that again. Oh my god. Oh. Where am I going? What is going on?
You're coming with me.
What is it? Why does gravity not work properly? It wasn't that heavy when you were carrying it up. I can tell you that.
I just need to follow them.
What? How long ago was this? Must have been like, what? 5 minutes ago. The wind and the snow would have blown these away eventually. We then find this robot, and we'd have to follow its tracks back to wherever it came from. But first, obviously, we have to go through a dark cave where the snake demon thing will be lurking. Oh, ready for snake demon time again. Snake demon time. Snake demon time. So fun, so exciting. Where am I going? Isn't this where I started? Where am I going? Finally.
Are you a predator?
God, this game is giving me a headache. It's just these parts are they're so boring and dull. Well, genuinely, who playtested this game and thought, yeah, this is the one. Oh, yeah, fucking painkillers. God, yeah. You know a game's bad when it gives you a
Mission
fucking
control?
banging headache.
I'm walking into what looks like an outpost. I repeat, a man-made, possibly inhabited structure on Persephone. I won't ask why we didn't know about this. That's a conversation for later.
So he's found one in Sandland, she's found one in Iceland. So Ari arrives at this base and nothing really happens there. There's not really much to show you there, but essentially we find out that they were working on the source to try and harness its power for creating a new world. We never find out what happens to these people at this base. It's never explained. So to be honest, this part is so pointless. The only thing it shows you is a new mechanic with dealing with the snake thing. And the snake thing's name is apparently Nemesis. Of course, do you know what I mean? Brilliant name for the snake thing. Oh my god, there's quick time events for this bullshit. How much time padding are we needing for this game? Like, it's not even funny. Like, you're supposed to have this space setting, new planet, you got this mystery where people have been here, and they can't even do anything interesting with it because they're too busy trying to pad out game time with climbing, clicking things. It's just not interesting. You must be kidding yourself if you seem to think this is interesting, like genuinely.
Incredible. It actually worked. Quick now.
At least we get to move on to Big Tom, my favourite character in the whole of gaming. He's going to be better than every legendary character that you can think of. I'm telling you now, you're going to see Big Tom right at the top. Right at the top.
Turn visual on what appears to be a settlement. I have no idea how this is possible, but whoever they are, they must have supplies and comms. Answers. Especially answers, right? Let's find out.
At least there's no climbing. Jesus. You don't have to scream that loud.
Hope 1, Officer Thomas Cross to... I'm badly injured. For fuck's sake, I need help!
For fuck's sake, I need help. Please. Please, someone. Please help me, someone. Please. I'm dying. We eventually get inside, then have a little look around. This is when the game gets a little bit more interesting. It's a little bit more of it's more like an investigation, and it's interesting. You know, it's a bit different from all the climbing. You have to have a look around. You know, you see blood all over the floor, and you're wondering what has happened here. What's happened to all the people? What's happened to all of them? There's a neat little puzzle to open up the door. You know, you have to go and look at this photo, and there's a date on it. That is the code for the door. And I think it's pretty cool that it makes you actually use your brain. It is the only puzzle in the game that actually makes you use your brain. There is no other puzzle in the game that does that. It's very weird, it's different. It's like they were trying to make two different games at once. I mean, fair props to the game. I thought that Thomas's parts of the game have been a little bit more intriguing. I don't know if that's on purpose, to break up the monotony of Elfanine, whatever her name is. You know, Thomas's parts have been a little bit more intriguing, while her parts are just, the other person's parts, they've just been so boring. It's just climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. 02, 08 to 2045. I got it, I got it. And the mystery thickens. We find a dead guy in the quarters, and it looks like he's been frozen. We're not too sure how he died, but we know he died, so we continue with our investigation into this strange mystery. Oh, I'm a little bit intrigued now. I've got to admit, this is way more interesting than climbing. Jesus.
Bloody hell. Damn it. Come on.
It's like sentient ice. I have got to say that this chase scene with the sentient ice was way more interesting than the snake thing or Nemesis. Just the whole story, everything about it is way more compelling with playing with this injured bloke trying to figure out what's going on and trying to survive. It's desperate, it's interesting, it's just more intriguing. Climbing up mountains and doing the same thing over and over again, it's so boring. And I feel like they could have been on to a really good game if they stuck to Thomas's part. Thomas kind of grew on me as the game progressed. Don't get me wrong, some of his voice acting was a bit interesting. He played his part well.
On this navigator. It was white clean.
The mystery thickens.
Yes! Oh, great. Come on!
We now return to my favourite character in the game, Ari, and she is currently trying to get to Thomas, as she had a vision that he was at the sand base. So we have to travel through this snowstorm, and it's just, again, boring. You get more story elements, you know, it's Thomas is speaking to her throughout the whole thing, guiding her, and it's not interesting. I wanted to get through Ari's part as fast as possible just to get back to Thomas's part, and that's not a good sign considering Ari is majority of the game. Oh yeah, can't wait, more climbing, yay! Yay! The fun part of the game's back, the climbing. If you want to play, like, if you're gonna make a more story-driven game with not that much like to do in it, don't do this. Put some puzzles in it, you know. Do something just a bit different. Not this. They know how to make these boring mechanics, don't they?
Pace yourself, Ari.
Does this not count? Oh my god! Cheers for that game. What the fuck? And now I'm gonna have to start all the way at the top because they have these shit checkpoints to pad out the game even longer and make me play it longer. Are you being serious? This game's a joke. Here we go, another section where that fucking thing comes and gets us. Can't see fuck.
Hope it's not what I think.
Yes, of course it is what you think, because it's always the same thing. Do you know what I mean? The massive space worm. Getting really fed up with this bullshit mechanic. It's so crap. We finally managed to make it out of the storm and see the horizon. And thank God we do, because oh my god. This game just irritates me more and more. Like I said, there's nothing new added. It's just the same stuff over and over again. You are not missing out on anything. You know, I could play that in the entirety and it would just be climbing, hiding, and that's it. You are not missing anything. We get back to Big Tom and find out that everyone is dead. Most of the people died from the ice monster or the snake thing. Basically, they were extracting the power of the source and using that power created this snake thing or nemesis, and it has been going around attacking people. There were cases of certain people being murdered on the team due to them trying to put the source back together, and that is basically how the crew all died. I think it would have been interesting to make a game about this crew and to see what happens, but instead they went with this. I still think Thomas's parts are more interesting. It's hard to really care for the characters in this game when you just don't care. Ari and Thomas have this relationship and you don't feel any emotion for it because the characters don't really interact. They interact through these ghostly mirages, and it's just not interesting.
Scanning. 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 Diagnosis obtained. Diagnosis: Grade 5 liver laceration with multiple juxtahepatic venous injuries. Imminent risk of death. Treatment plan loading. Urgent. Liver transplantation. No donor listed in your area. Alternative. Atriocaval shunting. Mortality rate high. Alternative. Resectional debridement of all devitalized parenchyma. Mortality rate high. Please call Dr. Dwan immediately.
This is all up to you now, Ariane. But maybe I can give you a head start.
Looks like he's dead. See, that looks like something that she can climb, so I've got to play through this whole entire fucking area again.
Good! Good, come and get me, you fucker! I have a surprise for you. Deactivate McCann's machine first. shit! Orion. Is that really you? You didn't make it. Orion, good to see you again.
God.
Just hope you made it here.
My boy Tom saving the day. The true cool badass that he is. But anyway, we head back to Ari, which I am not thrilled about, I can tell you that. Her part just consists of climbing straight back down, basically, because there's no elevator anymore, so we just have to climb down. Oh my god! I mean, what are you wanting from me, game?
You can't die right now. You can't.
Don't know if he gets a choice. I mean, he's been pushing on like a fucking soldier throughout the whole game, so...
Thomas!
No. Thomas. Oh, Thomas, I'm so sorry.
Ari, somehow I know you'll find this. I just, think I'll be here when you do?
I saw you. I knew you were here. I was only a little bit behind.
I think I managed to take out that beast, or at least I got the planet's attention. But I'm all out of time now. So, there's no reason not to tell you that I love you. Always have. I know you don't want to hear this, but tough shit. That's true. Nothing has gone the way we planned it, but if you're here, there's still hope. That's what I tried to give you. At least a chance. Isn't this all about hope after all?
Beckoning.
Oh god. Oh, I have to play as climbing puzzle lady for the rest of the game.
We all thought we'd find the cradle of life. But there's nothing there. Only a monster.
You don't know what's there. But you want to. You still want to be the first one to crack this.
Thomas. Were you a mirage all along? I'm sorry that...
You made your choices. And you never wavered. Always admired you for that.
Wait.
So, Thomas is dead, so I am stuck playing as Ari, which I am thrilled with. Really am. Oh my god. What is this jumping to each one? I get like sucked down. It's like they're wanting to make a Tomb Raider game without the Tomb Raider part, you know what I mean? Like, it's just dull.
Come on. You're always just out of reach. You said that about me once.
Am I supposed to care? What? Oh my god!
Watch out, Ariane. What?
Go back to hell!
Is she saying that to Thomas? I don't understand. Go back to hell, Thomas. Go back to hell.
No, no.
What's going on?
Go back to where you came from.
What is going on? God, the least interesting enemy known to mankind is here. He does nothing while I'm just swinging above him. Can I kick it in the face? Come on. Come down. I tell you, this is probably the worst part of the game, and possibly the most jankiest part of the game. All you're doing is running and hiding from a snake for like over an hour. It's just over an hour of the same thing. Running around, hiding. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just trial and error. And we finally get to the end game, and basically there's 3 generators that we have to pull, and yeah, it's just the same thing to get to each one of these generators. It's nothing exciting. Yeah, once we pull all these generators, that's it. That's the game done. Oh, what's going on my leg? Nice.
What hope were we singing here? I've lost you. I've lost the mission. There's no hope here. Just a cold grave for all of us. was you all along, reaching out to me. Why did you choose to help me?
This is Mission Control to Hope 1. Can you hear us, Dr. Montclair?
We made so many mistakes. There was so much we couldn't know then. But I know now, Thomas. I know.
Right, my final thoughts on the game. I thought the game was mediocre at best. The game was really boring. The story was not great. It was genuinely generic. The only part that was interesting was Tom's. And even then, it's still a bit of a stretch. It was just generic. Most of the game you climb and you're doing nothing. And the monster is not intimidating in any way. It's a bit of a joke. Would I recommend this game? No. I would not recommend you play this game, not unless you like being bored for 6.5 hours. It's just not worth it. Genuinely not worth it. So I'll leave you off here. I mean, if you enjoyed, please like, comment and subscribe, and have a good day.